Familiarity with Troy. Yeah, I know you're the
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What is your favorite Super Bowl memory, not just as a broadcaster, but in general?
Yeah, I mean, I think as a broadcaster, probably be Super Bowl 42 and calling it when Plexico Burress got the game-winning touchdown, and Giants and Eli's coming out party against the perfect Patriots going for 19-0. Personally, living in St. Louis and watching the Cardinals when I was a kid, once the Rams showed up and seeing them win their Super Bowl at the end of the 99 season was really great, because I'm a proud St. Louisan, and to know that they won a Super Bowl for the city and their fans is probably my own personal favorite Super Bowl moment.
Thank you so much, guys.
Go ahead.
Just with Troy, it's your sixth Super Bowl with him now. How much of is there sort of a familiarity between you two?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that happens that goes unsaid. I can tell when he's got something that he's dying to say just by the way he leans in. I mean, there's a lot of things that go on in the booth where if I need him to hear me and what I'm about to say, I'll grab him by the arm so that he for sure hears what I'm at. Just so I know where I want to set him up. And we're truly great friends. I mean, I don't know that that's typical in this business. Seem to be a lot of paranoid people in broadcasting, but we're not. And I root for him as much as I root for myself in these games. And we are only as good as he is, and we are only as good as I am, and we treat it that way. So there's a lot of familiarity on and off the air.
As a student broadcaster, I definitely agree with the paranoia sense.
Oh yeah, don't worry. You'll find out more and more.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you. You covered the Packers in that last game. I worked with Green Bay. So I wanted to ask you, give me your thoughts on the Packers moving forward.
Thank you so much.
I mean, my God, they got the right head coach. He was one of the most impressive first-year head coaches we've ever talked to, and I said that all year long. From day one, he knew exactly what he wanted. He was in charge of everything. I think he ran the offense he wanted to run, which is saying a lot. I just think they've got the right guy at the top. They've got a general manager that's aggressive. They've got a running back. They've got a tremendous wide receiver, and they've got a Hall of Fame quarterback, and they'll fill in around it. But they just couldn't stop the run. They had a great pass rush, but they didn't need it. And, when they got off the bus, they knew that San Francisco was trying to run it on them, and they couldn't stop it, so they're going to have to get better stopping the run. Once they do, I mean, I feel like I've done this for 18 years with Troy, and we've done as many Packer games as any pairing, and I feel like we'll just keep rolling up to Green Bay just as much as we always have.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Baseball question.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about the Astros right now? Situation.
Tip of the iceberg. Wherever that investigation goes, I'm anxious to see, because I have a tough time believing that it's one or two teams doing that. I think that's naive at best. So we'll see, and we'll see where the punishment goes. I think that they had to give immunity, so to speak, to the players so that they got the full story, and we'll just see how far they want to take it. But to me, it's the beginning of an investigation that they'll be able to take as far as they want, and we'll see what comes of it. But they're not the only team.
Thank you.
What's up, sports fans? Breon Page here with Fanatics Viewed. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed watching and you want to see more content, subscribe down below.